Okay, so in this video we're going to have a quick look at what is known as a reversible reaction. So if we have a look at this equation here, we have ammonia, which is a simple molecule, plus hydrochloric acid is going to give us this salt, which is known as ammonium chloride. Now this will normally happen at room temperature. You don't need to heat this up in order for this reaction to occur. So if you've got ammonia and you add hydrochloric acid, you're going to get the salt ammonium chloride. Now what's interesting is that if we heat, so let's say we heat ammonium chloride, so NH4Cl, we heat it, it will reform ammonia plus hydrochloric acid. So heat there. And you should remember what type of reaction this is. If we add heat and we break one substance down, that is known as a thermal decomposition. So I'll put that just here to the side. Thermal decomposition. There we go. So that's a thermal decomposition reaction. Now, what you will notice is that the top reaction and the bottom reaction are exactly the same, but they're going the opposite way. And so that is actually a reversible reaction, is what we call it. So this is known as reversible. If I were to write down either one of these equations, what I should really do is this. We use a double-headed arrow going in opposite directions like so. And that means that the reaction can proceed forwards, so from ammonia and hydrochloric acid to ammonium chloride, and backwards, so from ammonium chloride to hydrochloric acid and ammonia. Now you can see this reaction in a lab because if you have a test tube full of ammonium chloride, well, not full, but with ammonium chloride inside it, and you heat the test tube, what will happen is you start to get a gas given off, and that is going to be your ammonia and your hydrochloric acid, because hydrogen chloride and ammonia, when heated, they both form gases. And so when it's a gas, we call it hydrogen chloride. Now, as they get to the top of the test tube, they will start to cool down, and if they cool down enough, then they will reform ammonium chloride. So on heat, they break down into ammonia plus hydrochloric acid. As they move up the test tube, this happens because without heat, the reaction goes, without heat, it goes this way from the two gases to the ammonium chloride. The ammonium chloride is a salt and it is a solid at room temperature, and so at the top of the test tube you will get a white solid formed, whereas upon heating, ammonia and HCl are both gases. Okay, so you need to remember that many chemical reactions are not just simple one-way reactions. They are dynamic, and by dynamic I mean that they can go forward and they can go backwards. So the movement tells you that they are dynamic. And so if we change the conditions, like we have here with heated, we can persuade the reaction to favour a certain direction. And then if the opposite condition is true, so here when it's cool, then the reaction is going to be favoured going towards ammonium chloride. Okay, so that is the basics of what a reversible reaction is. So if you do have any questions, please do comment below or send me an email, and I look forward to seeing you in the next video.